Australian families come in all shapes and sizes, and so too do their family cars. Whether you need 2 or 3 rows, a small SUV, a large SUV, petrol, diesel, hybrid or electric, the key word when hunting for a family vehicle is practicality. And Drive Car of the Year judges found that these vehicles not only delivered on that brief, but they went above the call of duty. Allow us to introduce you to the 5 family cars that wowed our judges at Drive Car of the Year, claiming their category titles for 2024. They are the best family car under $80,000, the Kia Carnival SLI Diesel, a consistently capable family hauler. Our best family electric vehicle under $100,000 is the Kia EV9 Air, a car that both nails the family and electrification briefs. Then there's our best medium SUV under $50,000, the Honda CR-V VTI-L, an exciting new arrival with seriously competitive ownership costs. Our best medium SUV under $80,000 is the Lexus NX 350h, a practical hybrid SUV that still makes judges feel a little bit fancy. Our best large SUV under $80,000 is the Toyota Kluger GXL Hybrid, a Drive Car of the Year favourite for its reliable and consistent on-road feel and spacious cabin. For plenty of Australian families, a medium SUV is all they will ever need. But for this car to do its job properly, it has to do everything well. It has to be spacious, it has to be comfortable, it has to have safety and tech in spades, and enough flexibility to grow with your family. With all that in mind, the obvious choice, Morty, for our best medium SUV under $50,000 was the brand new Honda CR-V. Why?
That's right, Suze. This is a car that does, well, so much for so many buyers. A, you've got a great price point there. This car is the VTI-L, so it's the non-hybrid 5-seater, but you can spend a bit more, get a hybrid CR-V. But I tell you what, even in this trim, you've got a stack of technology, and as you say, there's so much room inside for rear row occupants and in the boot. If you are looking for something that's cost-effective to buy and cost-effective to run, you've got a trusted badge and a trusted car in the new CR-V.
The Honda CR-V is an eminently comfortable commuter, with the flagship hybrid further sharpening the enjoyment factor on the road.
The Honda CR-V is the current cream of the medium SUV crop, and that is no easy feat when you think of the quality of vehicle in this segment for family buyers in Australia. And family is key because we know that Aussie families love medium SUVs. The quality of the Honda cabin, the comfort, the technology, all of the switchgear, it's fantastic. If you're looking to buy this as a daily driver, this is the medium SUV to have in 2024. Might seem obvious when you're talking about family vehicles, but space in the second row is key for medium SUVs, and not all medium SUVs are created equal. New Honda CR-V has heaps of space back here, no matter how tall the kids are getting, and amenity as well. You've got air vents and USB ports to charge your devices, which will ensure your second row passengers are happy when you're out on a road trip.
If you're looking for a practical car, but maybe something with a little bit more flair, then the Drive Car of the Year 2024 Best Medium SUV under $80,000 is where you're likely going to be shopping. And this year's winner, well, I'll tell you what, you get a lot of car for your money in the Lexus NX.
The thing we love about the NX is that you have options. Our personal pick is the 350h, which is of course the hybrid, but you can get all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, you can get everything, full petrol, hybrid as well. And the thing that we love about Lexus is of course its reliability, but also that tried and tested hybrid system, which really shows you some savings at the Bowser as well. And surprisingly affordable cap price servicing too. So it's a little bit luxe, but a whole lot of practical, and that's why we love this car. Let's head into the interior, which is surprisingly spacious as well.
Absolutely.
Best medium SUV under $80,000. Little surprised that it's the Lexus NX. The Drive Car of the Year judges particularly loved the execution of the cabin. Big infotainment screen, lots of interior storage throughout the cabin. It's usable storage as well, but premium fit and finish and use of materials as well. The seats are comfortable. Lexus, some of the best in the business when it comes to seat comfort. This is a fantastic vehicle to take on a long road trip when you're right here inside the cabin. Lexus NX.
When behind the wheel, the Lexus NX impressed judges with its seamless hybrid system and excellent refinement, with enough performance to even feel a little bit sporty while touring.
Well, pardon the pun, but large SUVs are a really big segment for Australian buyers. And, well, the best car of a big segment for 2024 Drive Car of the Year Best Large SUV under $80,000 is, again, the Toyota Kluger. Suze, we're pretty big fans of this thing for a lot of reasons.
We are. It's a familiar face at the Drive Car of the Year Awards, and it still holds up in 2024. Our pick of the range is the GXL Hybrid with all-wheel drive for obvious reasons. It's a capable tourer, but also that fuel economy from Toyota's hybrid system is pretty enticing for families. Of course, big exterior footprint means heaps of room on the interior. You've got a really usable third row, plus a very spacious boot, a full swathe of infotainment, safety technology, everything you'll need to keep your family comfortable and safe on the road. And of course, it's a Toyota. Australians love Toyotas, great resale value, great fuel economy. It's a win-win for families. So let's hop inside to that very spacious cabin and check it out in more detail.
Best large SUV under $80,000, it has to be the Toyota Kluger. Yes, you get hybrid efficiency, we all know that, but this vehicle is unashamedly designed for Australian families. It's large, it's comfortable, it's practical, it's got storage space everywhere, it's got tech that works. And the Drive Car of the Year judges noted that Toyotas don't always have the latest and greatest in infotainment and tech, but the tech that they do have works and works reliably. This is a fantastic family SUV.
Despite its size, the Kluger is easy to manage on the road with light steering and good all-round visibility. Those on a budget will appreciate the frugal fuel use of the hybrid variants, which comes in at 6.6 litres per 100 kilometres in real-world testing. Well, previously it was the domain of sleek sedans and punchy hatchbacks, but the electric car industry has now got a surprising number of family-friendly options, and by far the most accommodating, exciting and forward-looking family electric vehicle is this one here, the Kia EV9, which is why judges awarded it the category of Best Family Electric Vehicle under $100,000. Woody, what do we love about the EV9?
Look, I think the fact that the EV9 has answered its two key briefs perfectly. It is, as an electric vehicle, you've got a 76 kilowatt hour battery, you've got over a 400 kilometre range, you've got vehicle to load capability, you've got fast charging capability, so it ticks all the boxes there. But as a family car, you've got an 800 litre boot when you're in 5-seat mode. It's full of plenty of practical inclusions for families. It's full of plenty of equipment to make it a lovely family car to drive around in. So it's perfect for urban climes, perfect for touring. It really is the next generation of Australian family car, and I tell you what, it's one of the most exciting cars on the market today.
While you'll certainly be aware of its weight and dimensions while driving around town, the EV9 is smooth, quiet, comfortable and consistent, perfect for a family road trip.
Why is it such an important emphasis on family buyers with this EV9? It's a good question, and I'll tell you why. Australians love large SUVs. They love large 3-row SUVs. Frequently, when we advise someone that they should buy something like a Kia Carnival, which is a people mover, they will tell us they don't want to drive a people mover, they want to drive a 3-row SUV. What Kia has done with the EV9, finally, is delivered an electric vehicle into that market. It happens to be very good because it's a Kia. It's everything that we've come to expect from Kia. Things like the build quality, the fit and finish, the switchgear, the execution of the design and the cabin, excellent warranty, servicing where you know what you're in for when you buy the vehicle. All of those things it has delivered. But what Kia has done is they've said, this is the SUV that you want, that has room up front, room in the second row for adults, room in the third row for adults, a proper 7-seater, huge luggage space if you're not using the third row all the time, and something that is practical for daily driving duties for family buyers. Kia's delivered that, and it also happens to be fully electric. That comfort that we're talking about in the front row, well, the good news for family buyers is it extends back here into the second row. Now, you might be looking at this thinking, geez, got plenty of room back there. Well, I can tell you that that front seat is all the way back. That is not where I would have it for driving. I'd have it further forward, but I've put it all the way back to show you how much room there is here. This is incredibly comfortable. I can get my feet under the seat, aided by the fact that this is a bespoke platform, so it's got a basically flat floor. Plenty of knee room, visibility is good, sitting up here nice and tall. The judges love the fact that these windows go all the way down because plenty of vehicles don't in the back seat and you're left resting your arm up on the glass. These go all the way down. The technology and amenity throughout this car is really, really impressive. You've got vents into the second and third row, LED lighting, USB charge ports for your devices, storage, clever storage too that's actually useful. And this is really, really practical for family buyers, which is exactly the focus that Kia had in mind when they released the EV9.
The Drive Car of the Year 2024 Best Family Car under $80,000 is a category that prioritises family functionality. And well, for the last 4 years, that category has been won by the Kia Carnival. And Suze, it's no different this year. This car can't seem to do anything wrong.
That's right, undefeated once again. The Carnival, our pick of the range is the SLI diesel, but really the entire Carnival range slots in under that $80,000 price mark, which is pretty convenient for families. Obviously in the SLI diesel you get that really frugal diesel engine, which I think sits at around 6.5 litres per 100 kilometres in real world fuel usage, so less trips to the petrol station. But on top of that, this is a really functional family car. So the SLI grade adds nice mod cons like these power sliding doors for easy access. And you've got that third row with the 8 seats, which is actually easy to get into. You can't say that very often of a family car, particularly one with 3 rows. Of course, you've got 5 ISOFIX equipped seats. So if you suddenly find out you're having quintuplets, this car has got you sorted. Cap price servicing, and really just everything you could need for a growing family, whether you're just starting your family or whether you've had enough. We love this car and we continue to love it.
Absolutely. So if you have got quintuplets, let's take a look on the inside.
The Drive Car of the Year judging team refer to this vehicle I'm sitting in now, the Kia Carnival, as the answer. If you want a people mover, Kia Carnival. If you want a family vehicle, Kia Carnival. If you want to do a long road trip in comfort, Kia Carnival. Now here I am as a fully grown adult, sitting in the third row of this people mover, and look how much room I've got. I've got air vents, I've got LED lighting, I've got cup and bottle holders, I've got storage for my mobile phone, and most importantly, I've got room to move, as well as still having useful luggage space in the back. There is no doubt that this is not just the best people mover, but probably the best large family vehicle that you can buy right now in the Australian market. That comfort level that we talked about in the third row, well, it extends here into the second row, of course. In fact, there's a fun game you could play with a Kia Carnival, which is how many different seating permutations could you have? You can move them everywhere. It is incredibly comfortable, incredibly practical. Oh, and let's not forget, there's a third row up here in the front, and there are drivers in this vehicle. It's a pretty good thing to drive as well. You might think it's a people mover. It looks and drives and feels a lot more like an SUV. The crucial element of the Kia Carnival for family buyers is comfort, first, second and third. The way the cabin is designed, the way that it's laid out, means it's incredibly comfortable, especially over longer distances. And that means if you need to move 5 or more people, especially adults and taller teenagers, in comfort, there's only one way to do it. It's the Kia Carnival.
Well, hopefully we've prepared you for your family car buying journey. Congratulations, it's a very big and exciting step. And if you need any more info and help, please head to Drive.com.au and we'll sort you out.